welcome to audio coverage here of the Wells Fargo Championship. We're going to go straight to hole number 10 where Pendriff starts off our coverage. Hopefully looking to be here for around about until 6:30. As we are just underway. We were meant to get underway an hour ago, but inclement weather pushed us back a little bit, and we're here at what is 12 p.m. Eastern time with some cloud in the sky. You can definitely tell. You could probably see that has been raining. There's been some dark clouds out in the distance, and Bahatia with a carry of 273 yards there. His first shot. They're all going in threesomes here. And it'll be very interesting to see how they do. Thomas is up next. We'll bring you all the live updates as they come, because we've just started here. We've got more team times there. Starting off the action right now, just a little bit later if you just join us. Was meant to get underway around about an hour ago here, an hour later after a delay, but Thomas gets that one, I believe, off the fairway. So that one's gone down the slope as well. Well, they're all walk on at hole number 10. And we'll actually get a proper chance to welcome you to today's action, because Miles very quickly, and hello and welcome, we're bringing you action from the PGA Tour here. We got two tournaments going on. There's a $400 million purse at the Dunes Golf and Beach Club as the Myrtle Beach Classic takes place there, but at the Quail Hollow Golf and Country Club, with a purse of $20 million, it's the Wells Fargo Championship, and it has just got started. Reminder, next week is actually the PGA Championship. We'll try and hopefully bring you some coverage from that one. Just a little less purse for that one, but it's a big, and it's one of the Masters, so it'll be very interesting to see what it is. Current conditions, 66 degrees Fahrenheit with some cloud in the area. And well, we'll talk about here at Quail Hall. There's a new tee here at the 16th that brings more bite to the green mile, which might make it even more difficult. The final 3 holes at Quail Hollow Club, which is hosting this week's Wells Fargo Championship, form one of the most famous and difficult closing stretches on the PGA Tour. Now the course's par 4 16th hole is even longer. A new tee was added to number 16, so that can add another 20 yards. The new tee brings the fairway bunker on the hole's right side back into play for long hitters who used to carry it with impunity. In recent years, the tour's biggest hitters could carry the trap and access an even wider landing area, giving them an exponential advantage on the 506-yard hole. Max Homer said, "I'm hopeful now the long guys can't fly the right bunker, because that was a problem with the old tee." He earned his first PGA Tour victory 5 years ago, right here actually. He also said, if you can fly at 320 yards, that fairway is double the size and you're hitting way less clubbing, so you could swing way harder and be kind of bailed out left and right a little bit. Now I don't think anybody can fly it. I say that, and Wyndham Clark, who's the defending champion, will probably carry it. It continues to say, I think it is one of those rare positive changes of moving a tee that far back and actually continuing to give the long guys an advantage, but kind of making them hit into a similar width fairway that the rest of us are. The 16th hole now has a scorecard yardage of 529 yards, though it plays shorter because the hole runs downhill. Number 16 precedes the 190 yard path 3 17th and the 494 yard 18th hole. All three holes are made more difficult by water that surrounds the greens. We'll quickly go back to the 10th hole before I continue any further. And it's Thomas now at this par 5. Last shot, 289 yards. He's got 300 yards now to the hole. Let's see. Second shot. Just setting it up here. Here goes, swing back. 167-mile-an-hour hit. Curve is still curving. Apex 88 feet. Curve 66, and that one is rolling. Doesn't make the green, it's just short, but it's a good approach shot at the 10th. Bear in mind it is a par 5, so that'll be very interesting. We'll continue about this new tee. The lengthening Quail Hole's 16th hole was one of multiple changes made last year, while the course was closed for nearly 4 months after Clark won last year's Wells Fargo Championship. We'll quickly go back to hole 10 here with Pendriff in the dirt. Hit. It's very interesting, this shot. Apex 90 feet. It's not going to be that close. It's going to be on the fairway, but it's still quite a decent distance to the green. The greens were resurfaced with Teeth Eagle Bermuda grass, and slopes was softened on 12 of the greens to better showcase hole locations on higher green speeds. We'll just go through who could win this weekend. Who's notable wins? 2010, Rory McIlroy. 2019, Max Homer. 2023, who we've been talking about, Wyndham Clark, the most recent winner here. The tees at the 16th were also resurfaced, and the bunkers were rebuilt with new drainage, bunker liners and sand. A new tee added 10 yards to the par 3 13th, which now plays 205 yards. Those changes were made in part to prepare Quail Hollow to host the 25 PGA Championship, which is next year. The club also hosted the 2017 PGA Championship. That was won by Justin Thomas, and the 2022 President's Cup. The new greens are firm, but should be softened by the rains that was forecast to hit Charlotte on Wednesday night and Thursday evening. Homer said approach shots should take a massive bounce. Brian Harman is not super tall, but it would bounce clear over his head. It's going to be a bit tough with the new greens, but they're in good shape. They roll great. Quail Hollow's 16th hole was already one of the 50 hardest par 4s on the PGA Tour last year, out of more than 600 par 4s played on the PGA Tour in 2023. The hole played out to a 4.27 scoring average last year, which made it the second hardest hole at Quail Hollow. Only the 18th hole, which played to a 4.33 average, was more difficult. Whether the new tee is used this week remains to be seen. The soft conditions at Quail Hollow after the recent rain makes the hole play stronger, which may keep the tour's set-up team from stretching the hole to its maximum length, but the option is there, allowing the green mile to be more difficult. Webb Simpson, who lives at Quail Hollow, said it puts more emphasis on the green mile being the toughest three-hole stretch in golf. If you get to 16th tee with any kind of lead, it's still anyone's golf tournament, and that's the thing. Anything can happen on the green mile. We should get our Next round of tee-offs. From hole 1, Sanjay Im, Brandon Todd, Denny McCarthy, and at hole 10, Brian Harmon, Jason Day, Patrick Cantley. We'll go to the 10th with Pendriff. His third shot at par 5, 589, found the bunker on his second shot, trying to get this one onto the green, which it bounces, and it looks good, and there is a chance for birdie. Well, Bahita here. And we're going to take a break, and we'll be hopefully back from the Wells Fargo Championship soon. But while we're waiting, here's some music.
Till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon. Turn us to thousands, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go. I feel like I linger. Linger between the words to say the words to remember. Now we're here to take control over your body and over your soul. We're gonna take back everything and lose it all. Lose it all. Lose it all. Feel it in your arms, feel it in your legs, feel it on your fingertips and feel it in your head. Just let your body go, just let your body go, just let your body go and move to the rhythm. Now we won't go back home today, until the very last hour. We still got few more days to slay, it's gonna get so much louder. Now we're here to take control over your body and over your soul. We're gonna take back everything and lose it all. Lose it all. Lose it all. Feel it in your arms, feel it in your legs, feel it on your fingertips and feel it in your head. Just let your body go, just let your body go, just let your body go and move to the rhythm.
welcome back to the Wells Fargo Championship Round 1 coverage here on FSN. Tea time coming up in 54 minutes. We won't be able to catch actually the start of this one. Rory McIlroy, Max Homa and Tom Kim. That could make a big difference to this one. Right now, currently the leaders that started at hole 1 today are on, I believe, they have gone to hole 3, they're on to 4 next. And the leaders who started at hole 10 have gone on to hole 12. But this will be very interesting to see. We'll have a look at the latest odds on the PGA Tour website provided by Bet365. All the players currently right now, Jason Day is the favourite. He's currently 3 under here in round 1. He's 20-1, that's gone down. Wyndham Clark already 12-1, he's 1 under so far through 1. And those are the players that are currently under right now. We'll have a look here at the whole location here at hole 1 today. Hole 1 is in the middle, coming round, 3 bunkers protecting the hole. In the hole 2, there's just the 1 bunker. It's right in the middle of the fairway. Hole 3, it's kind of off to the west of the hole, surrounded by 3 bunkers. Hole 4, it's got 3 bunkers right in front of it. That'll be a hard one. That's also a par 3. Hole 5, it's just got 1 long bunker in front of it, and it's a long way back. Here's Spieth at 10 with a long putt, but he'll just get a little bit closer to the hole, and he'll have a chance for birdie next. The 6th hole, it's got 2 bunkers surrounding it, 1 on the closer side to it, and 1 before it. Will quickly go up to 11th with a 16-foot putt with Day, who's currently leading here, 2 under, and gets it in. Day 3 under, 3-2, and still leads here. At hole 7, 2 bunkers, and there's also a water hazard on the start of the hole, so that'll be an interesting one. It's hole 10 with Fowler. We'll get a nice chance there for birdie. 24 yards to the hole, he took a shot from, and he's going to get a lot closer. Chance to get off even par there. Hole 8, it's got really a 90-degree angle. It's tucked away in the corner as we moved, and we stay at hole 10 with Moraka, who's going for eagle. The tour make percentage from this distance is 5%. It's a 35-footer. If he can get it in, he'll like this one. Or what they say is, really, if you're not going to get it in, get it a little bit closer. Here comes. Swing. Roll. Roll. Oh! Oh! Just misses. It said 5% make from the tour, but that looked very, very decent and could have gone in. Nearly did. Wow. The man who just came off a birdie at 11 now, Jason Day, career on this hole, -1 in 12 yards. 12 yards, 12 rounds. His par 4 birdie percentage season, 21.92%, as that one gets on the fairway. We'll stop talking about hole locations for a little bit, and we'll have a look at Straka, who's got his birdie. So 3-1, he's 1 under. So currently Jason Day is on that 12th hole. We'll talk about it in a second. Spieth here for birdie. 24-footer. Interesting chance. 11% tour make percentage, and it's going to stop just short. So should be par there as he'll tap it in. Going through 1 and finishing the 10th hole is even par. Talk about hole 12, which Fowler's on in a second. However, we'll stay at hole 10 as Fowler going for birdie from 5'1". Tour make percentage from this distance 76%. He'll love to be 1 under here in the early stages of the Wells Fargo Championship. Here it comes. And lovely job. Through 1, he's 1 under. So, talk about hole 12, which Jason Day is currently on as we speak. It's a par 4, 468 yards with an average of 4. It's rank 5, plus minus of 0.0. Eagles none, birdies none, pars none, bogeys none. That is all that is today. But even though they have just started, we'll see. Hole 1, we'll talk about the front 3 that they've all taken at least once, which we actually do have stats for. Plus minus on hole 1 of 0.4, rank 2 so far. Hole 2, third, 0.33. Hole 3, currently being the hardest, with a plus minus of 1 stroke. So that, very interesting, the hardest one on the golf course right now. 10th actually, minus 0.3 there, very interesting. And at 11, there plus 0.2 strokes there. And we'll have a look at the course details. It's par 71 with a yardage of 7,558, a record of 265 by last year Wyndham Clark. The fairway's Bermuda grass, overseeded white grass. The rough is Bermuda grass, overseeded white grass. The green is Bermuda grass. Established in 1961 with the design by George Cobb. And as everybody takes a break here at Wells Fargo, we'll be taking a quick look at how the leaderboard is looking so far. With the leader right now, Jason Day, Wyndham Clark below him, with Step Tracker, Colin Moraka, and Ricky Fowler all tied for second. That is very interesting. And, well, let's have a look at what the weather delay was about this morning. So, earlier this morning, Thursday, today, 9:02 a.m. Eastern Time, that around about 2 p.m. here in the UK, which says the first round of the Wells Fargo Championship is delayed 1 hour due to inclement weather. The first tee time is now scheduled for noon ET, so 5 p.m. here. 3 stumps will tee off on number 1s and 10 between noon and 2:01 p.m. So they delayed it by 1 hour. So it says the latest forecast calls for some more rain this morning, with the heaviest coming between 10 a.m. and noon. Some showers may linger past 1 p.m, but the afternoon is expected to be dry, except for a slight chance of a pop-up thunderstorm past 6 p.m. The temperature is not expected to surpass 80 degrees after a cold front moved through the area, and the wind is expected to blow around 20 miles an hour from the southwest. Sunset is at 8:16 p.m. The top 69 players at the Wells Fargo Championship will be grouped in threesomes for the first 2 rounds because of a cold front that could bring in thunderstorms Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Groups will tee off between 11 a.m. and 1:01 p.m. on Thursday and Friday from both number 1s and number 10. The Charlotte, North Carolina area is under a severe thunderstorm watch Wednesday afternoon. Storms are expected to reach the area around 4 p.m. with a second round of strong storms expected after midnight. Brackets, there's a 60% chance of rain at 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. with a 20% of chance of rain at 9 p.m. at midnight and a 6% of chance of rain at 3 a.m. So therefore the field can expect soft conditions for today's opening round at the Quail Hollow Club. Showers and thunderstorms are likely in the morning Thursday, with additional thunderstorms possible in the afternoon. The relatively small field side will allow for greater flexibility in completing the first round by day's end, but Mother Nature could offer curveballs. Rain will be in the area again on Friday, with thunderstorm activity also possible. Once the weekend arrives, the rain's gone. There'll be cloudy skies on both Saturday and Sunday, with temperatures hitting the mid-70s. Well, coming up in 20 minutes, we'll be able to watch this one. Tea time for Emilio Grillo, Sam Burns, and Harris English. And they will hopefully, if I can find it quickly, yes, they will be teeing off from. I'm trying to find it. Well, it won't let me find them right now. I'm trying to find out where we're expecting these players. Amelia, come on. I can't find him. But anyways, the latest tea time we've actually got today, 7:01 p.m. Billy Horschel, Nick Dunlap, and Kevin Tway. The latest to tee off are Grayson Murphy and Lee Hodges, Russell Henley, Byung Hung, Justin Rose, Webb Simpson. Let's give you a quick update from the other tournament. Two tournaments actually going on right now. The second one is the Myrtle Beach Classic. That's actually in progress as we speak at the Dunes Golf and Beach Club currently. The scoreboard from there brought to you by PGAtour.com. B.O. Hosler topping the leaderboard. Total 7 under par. Davis Thompson second, 6 under par. And tied third, Harrison Endicott, Chris Gutcup, George Campilio, Alistair Doherty, they're on 5 under. So that's very interesting. We should get a tee time coming up for some players. I'm just wondering, has Victor Perez got off? Oh, yes, he has. Okay, I was wondering there because he didn't say that Victor Perez, he should have gone at 5:47, but didn't say anything about him leaving there. Apologies for any of the confusion. Talk about the field. I won't talk about the field, there's too many people. So, odds to win. Currently, these are brought to you by Bet365 on the PGA.com website. BL Hosler, 7 under with odds of 11 to 2. Davis Thompson, 9 to 1. Harrison Endicott, 50 to 1. Chris Goddard, 25 to 1. George Campilio, 40 to 1. I just was talking about him, wasn't I? Alistair Doherty, 75 to 1. Grayson Sig, 28 to 1. Carl Yuan, 40 to 1. Roger Swan, 100 to 1. Kevin Yu, 22 to 1. Sam Ryder, 40 to 1. Ben Griffin, 20 to 1. And Chandler Phillips, 40 to 1. So then, we should be here for an extra 30 minutes. We'll quickly bring you the current leaders from all the golf tournaments that are currently going on. So Hosler leads there at the Myrtle Beach Classic. At the LGBT... sorry, have we missed one? Currently leading here at the Wells Fargo Championship, it's Day. In the LGBT Tour, Sagstrom, 7 under round 1, is the current leader there. A start time, the European Tour It's not started yet, but that's the Amako Team Series from Seoul. Japan Golf Tour, Hassan and Hakatota lead that one after round 1. The Sunshine Tour, 7 under, is Alvarez. Crikey. Champions Tour is delayed currently. The Challenge Tour, Davison Jr. and Trudge, round 1, 4 under both for them, as well as Fernandez, Castono, Jr., Gaggia, Brover 3, Goff Rasmussen, J, Husbiez, Hasmachol J, Putikan J. In the KPGA, the KGA Takic, South Korea, Jing JB after round 1 on 19 points. And those are currently all your golf scores from flashscore.co.uk. Well, if you just joined us, you're listening to coverage of the Wells Fargo Championship round 1 getting underway today. Hopefully having a nice day, and it'll be a very interesting one to say the least. 2 PGA Tour tournaments this weekend, and we'll have coverage hopefully from the PGA Championship next week. That's a big one indeed, but as clocks hit 6 PM here in the UK and 1 PM Eastern Time, broadcast options change, and we'll just wait for the opening intro trend, and we'll hopefully have some more action from the Wells Fargo Championship. It's a purse of 20 million US dollars, which is very, very interesting indeed. So that's one they all like to see. So like we said, the last tee time is at 7 PM, which is coming up very shortly. In the 2010 Wells Fargo Championship, Rory McIlroy, the winner of that one, who was a very, very young man there. Had such different hair. He did a good result at the 2015 Wells Fargo Championship, throwing his ball into the crowd there, and won that time. Now they're saying, could it be his time again in 2024? In 2021, a slightly lowered celebration, but he did win it again. In 2014, the PGA Championship, that man won it. Rory McIlroy as well. One of the best golfers in the world. Slightly overlooked now by other golf fans. I mean, some saying he'd fall off, but you gotta remember back then, he was winning championship after championship. But back to present day now in 2024, and Rory McIlroy will tee off a little bit later here at Wells Fargo, where the current round is in progress. Rory McIlroy will tee off at 6:39 PM, just as we leave here. We'll probably catch Chris Kirk, Taylor Moore, and Tommy Fleetwood before we leave, but have a look here at hole number 10. Well, you can have a look, but Day, with that eagle, a chip in from outside the green, that has sent him to the lead here early in the Wells Fargo Championship. Look at in hole 11 now. Day from the bunker hits it, goes up to the hole, 147 yards. Where does it go? On the green. And what's it do? It rolls back and it sets him up lovely for a birdie, recovering very well after that first shot. So hole 10, we had Clark, and at hole number 1, it was Striker. His last shot, 302 yards to the hole, 179 yards. What did he do on his second shot? Got it right on the green, got it right in the dance floor, and right next to the hole. A very good chance for him. So we'll have a look at the current leaderboard here at Quail Hollow Club. Jason Day is 3 under par. Tom Hodge has fallen off a little bit, 1 under, along with Straka, Moraka, Shoffley, Power, Fowler, Young. The rest are on pars at this par 71. Here in this first round. And from 17th onwards, they're all on 1 over. Sign off with Maliti, Beja, Sunjay Im, one of the notable names down there. Denny McCarthy as well. But the Wells Fargo Championship is the preceding event to next week's PGA Championship itself, and that'll be an interesting one. So while we wait to get more coverage from the Quail Hollow Club, because we're just waiting for Sky Sports here to finish their build-up, we'll talk more about the PGA Tour and the news around this weekend. Fowler said he was to switch into standard length custom orange jailbird putter. He said, so it's Ricky Fowler, the undisputed Oddest Bird Jailbird King of 2023, is likely making a major switch up to his popular putter set this week at the 2024 Wells Fargo Championship. Back in January 2023, Fowler switched into an old Odyssey Vera Jailbird putter, equipped with a 17th-inch Super Stroke Tour 3.0 grip and slabbered in lead tape on the sole for weightlifting purposes. Fowler was struggling with his putting leading into 2023, but the elongated putter and Jailbird mallet head helped quell his issues. Fowler said, I was very shocked because I never looked really into anything that was longer, counterbalanced, or anything like that. It's very interesting, but it's kind of freeing me up in a way. I'm not changing stroke wise or setup, not gripping anything differently from a normal length putter. I just feel like it's, I don't know, kind of helped me to do some things, and I don't have to think about it. So we said earlier about Rory McIlroy, Wells Fargo Championship record. He's won it 3 times. I want to see actually what's his odds currently while I search that up. I'll actually go through the field in a second, but let me have a look at Rory McIlroy. 6-1. It's very decent odd, that. Currently Jason Day 16-1, so 10 more. So then, let's have a look at the field and how everyone got to where they are today. Let's go through the rank. Wyndham, top 50 prior, as well with Schroffel, Freegar, Matsushima, Kirk, Anne, who's 8th. Pavon Matteo, Aon X10, projected through the CGA Cup, Brian Nelson. Canley Moraka, top 50 on the last year's FedEx Cup points list. Lowry and Jager, Aon next 10. Boston, Harman, McCoy top 50. Zalatoris, Villa, AN next 10. Hodge top 50. Knapp next 10. Taylor, Homer, Young top 50. Thomas, Aon, Kim top 50. Long Henley, Day and English. Benisu's, Eckert, Aon next 10. Stracker, top 50. Malnet, Peter, next 10. Fitzpatrick, top 50. Pendriff, Aon, Swing 5. Hadwin, top 50, along with Burns, Rogers, Fleetwood, Fennell, Cole, Murray, current year tournament winners, not including the additional events. Spieth top 50 on the prior year's FedEx Cup points list. Noren, Aon Swing top 5. Im top 50. McCarthy top 50. Horschel, Aon Swing 5. Schwenk top 50 along with Grillo, Bradley, Todd, Moore, Connors, Putnam, Hughes, Davis, Scott, sponsor exemptions, Coles, Aon Swing 5, Kit Yama top 50 along with Glover, Power, Kim, Hodges, Swenson, Tway Swing 5, Hovland top 50, Fowler top 50, Rose top 50, Dunlap, current year tournament winners, Simpson sponsor, Woolen sponsor, Kutcher sponsors. Wyndham Clark put in this season, putting from within 25 feet, tour average 5.2%, Clark 12.5, average fee of putts made, tour average 71 foot 8, Wyndham Clark 83 foot. Just shows you that man right now is on another level. And that's why he's probably one of the favourites. There's many favourites probably going into this weekend, but that is why he's probably the favourite or one of the favourites. So it'll be very interesting to see if he can do it. It'll be interesting. To say the least, it'll be interesting. Well, hopefully, here's the 10th tee start. Game 13, Thomas, Pendriff, Beta, Harman, Day, Cantley, Clark, Chauffeur, Laurie, Riker, Fowler, Spieth. I believe they've all gone now at the 10th tee in the first round. But Rory McIlroy already has said, so Rory McIlroy is not returning to the PGA Tour policy board after pretty messy conversations to replace Webb Simpson. Rory McIlroy was hopeful that he could play a part in speeding up a deal between the PGA Tour, DP World Tour, Saudi Arabia Public Investment Fund, which bankrolls the LIV Golf League. Webb Simpson is to remain on the PGA Tour's policy board. So, hopefully, we can actually bring you some stuff. Corner was actually at the Met Gala this week. Described becoming the first golfer since Tiger Woods to attend the Met Gala as a dream come true ahead of her bid for a 6th consecutive LPGA title. Well then, we'll go now back to the coverage. A hole number 1, Noren. It's a hole 191 yards. Oh, it's on the green. And it'll stay on the green. I mean, the way it bounced, it looked close, but bounced too far, and it now looks a bit of a longer distance to the hole than he would have hoped. Max Homer tees off in 25 minutes You won't be able to see that one here, but he tees off in 25 minutes, so that'll be an interesting one to see. Reminder, we're leaving here in just around 15 minutes. But if you do want to listen to audio commentary, I can actually tell you that there is the commentary available on the PGA Tour radio. So that is interesting indeed. Tonight on the LGPTA Golf, the Cognizant Founders Cup starts today, day 1, 8 p.m. on the Sky Sports Golf red button and on the YouTube. Those are the viewing options for that one. I'm literally just saying what's on the screen right now. So that is later tonight. We were just actually talking about Corda, who's bidding for her title. Clark here, 14 yards to the hole, +1. Bounce in here and doesn't go in, but that looked very, very, very close. And oh, it's still rolling. It looked to be still rolling. We'll have a look here at this one. What's he do? I don't think anything was wrong about that shot. It was very close. Doesn't go in the end. One of the marquee groups now here at hole 12. It's par 4, 468, and we're looking around the flag area now on the green. And we'll stay here with Clark, who's +1, going for his 4th shot. He just bounced wide and missed his last one, and now the ball rolled, and now he's not in the best outcome here. Already won over. Here it needs a very good one, this one. It's not going. Oh yeah, it's going to stop. And he will be letting another one go at hole 12. Clark once again. And he's falling away here. Seamus Powers moved up to 2 under in the last few moments here at North Carolina. Day still at the top with 3 under. Cameron Young and Justin Rose, they're also on tied 3, 1 under par. And notable names that are currently over par. Sunjay M is actually over par right now. So many competitions going on this weekend. Talk about last week's first. Last week it was in the PGA Tour, the CJ Cup. Brian Nelson, Taylor Pendriff winning this one. He's playing at the Wells Fargo Championship this week. The DP World Tour had the Volvo China Open. The winner there, Adrian Turecki. In the Asian Tour, McMahon Open, Hontek Kim winning there. The LV Golf went to Singapore. Brooks Koepka won. The Legends Tour, Barbados Legends, the winner Peter Baker. And this week's leaderboards, this week's competitions, we can't bring you any updates from any others right now, but the Wells Fargo Championship of the PGA Tour, as well as the Myrtle Beach Classic, 2 PGA Tour events this weekend. The LPGA Golf Cognizant Founders Cup, the Ladies European Tour Aramaco Team Series in Korea, the PGA Tour Champions, Regions Tradition, as well as the Challenge Tour, Challenge de España. Get you a quick update from the Myrtle Beach Classic as well as the Regions Tradition. Hopefully in a second. Currently the leaders then at the Myrtle Beach Classic. Brew Hosler still winning there, 7 under, along with Davis Thompson at 6 under there. They look to be all finishing very soon though. except for a few of them. Scott Piercy, Cino Hedge, Joseph Bamloff, tied 24th. I've actually seen them at the 5th hole, so they're not there. Got some news from the regions tradition PGA Champions to bring you. Players been suspended there. First round has been delayed due to inclement weather until 1:30 p.m. Eastern. So no plays actually got underway there. And play should actually be getting started in around about 10 minutes to there. Schwaffley's just gone to 2 under. Very interesting there. So that one has been suspended. Clark now for bogey here at 12. He will not be happy. And misses the bogey. Clark misses the bogey. And it gets a double here. He'll get a double bogey if this one goes in, which it does. Clark, through 3, who won last year, is 3 over. Bearing in mind it is only round 1, but he's not looking good here in the early stages of the Wells Fargo Championship. He needs to pick something up in this round. Shane Lowry through 3, he's +1. He's actually shaking his head as well. So we move to the 12th now with Spieth, who's on even par, tied 12th. This 12th hole, par 4, 468 yards. Just a reminder, we'll be leaving here in 8 minutes' time, if you want to sort something else out. We'll hopefully try and be back tomorrow, bring you round 2 coverage. Hopefully that one doesn't get delayed or suspended. This one got delayed by an hour today. Spieth, his last shot, 277 yards. It's the whole 194 yards. He's hit the ball at 125 mile an hour. An apex of 78. It's landed on the green with a curve of 19 feet. And it looks to be a decent putt. It looks to be quite a long distant putt, but looks very nice. We move to hole 13 now with the par 3, 205 yards. We'll talk about the new tee that's come into effect. Hole 16, that will make the green line more difficult. The rain earlier might have settled it in. Schauffele and par 3 at 13 gets it onto the green, but it's just a little wide of the hole. Fowler here, right in front of a tree. He's got to avoid this one at hole 12 for even, and he had it on the green and it's rolled off into the second cut. So not what he wanted. 2 hole 12 at the par 4. His last shot, Moraka, at 312 yards to the hole right now. It's 156. He's having his second shot. He's tied 3rd right now. And he is 1 under. Just talking to his caddy about where he wants to hit it. Greens and regulations for his season. That's 64.52%. Moraka's caddy actually is called JJ Chekovac today. And you've got to realise the caddies actually play a very important role here. They're actually on the golf course with the player. So don't underestimate them. They're not important. They're very actually important to the golfers, and the golfers keep them close in their hearts. Morikawa now hits one off the fairway. Where will it go? It lands on the green. It's very fast though. Should it stay? It might stay. It could be on the fringe. It looks like it's gone on the fringe there. So it's all off the green there. We move straight away to hole 14 with Patrick Cantlay. 1 over. Oh. That one's in the water. And from what we saw, yeah, from what we saw, it looked absolutely terrible. That drive, the ball was just swinging all the way to the left, and you knew it's going to end up in some trees or it's going to end up in the water. And it ended up in the water in the end, and Cantlay's going to have to take a penalty stroke for that. Very deep into the water as well. Not the best drive you've ever seen, and the umpire just put his flag out there. 2-hole 1 now with Burns, second shot of his round. To the hole, 196 yards. This one is on the green, and it looks very decent. This one, but it'll still be what looks like a long putt for birdie. Staying on hole 1 with Grillo now with the par 4, 485 yards. Grillo finds the bunker. You can tell it's found the bunker because sand has just gone all over the rough surrounding the bunker. Hughes here at hole 4. Par 3 scoring average this season of 3.08. Hits the ball at a speed of 122 mile an hour. Apex of 112, a curve of 13, and that is what you call a perfect shot for a par 3. It's very close, and it should be the one that gets him back to even par. Here, we have a quick look at the practice area now. Victor Hovland, he tees off in 2 minutes, and he's making his way now for his first round at the Wells Fargo Championship. This season, he's had 6 events, 5 cuts made, no wins. His scoring average is 72.254. He's currently 100th in the FedEx Cup. But with that break in play, it means we're going to have to leave you here at Wells Fargo Championship Round 1. You can keep up to date on all the live scores on PGAtour.com. But until then, thank you for watching and listening, and goodbye.